Good evening, denizens and degenerates of YouTube. My name is James Shimo, and if you're seeing me on a Monday night, you know what it's all about. It is the Jack of All Trivia Inner Geekdom Division. It is another match in the Sweaty Nerd series. We have two great competitors coming up, one of who is really on a roll lately, the other one looking to get his very first win. But before we get into all that, allow me to introduce my co-host for the evening, the one and only, my brother in the NWO. He is the villain, Haven Pendergast. What's going on, Haven?
I'm feeling really good, man. You know, I heard those IG today, so you know how to come running. Oh, these two guys, man, they're two different sides of the same coin. One guy is rocking and rolling, and another guy, he hasn't landed on his feet, so we got to see what's going to happen tonight.
Absolutely. As we know, anything can happen here in Jack of All Trivia, but of course we have the arsonist, Mr. J. Burnz, going on one-on-one with the first Avenger, Chris Day. Why don't you see how these guys are feeling before we get things cracking?
All right, let's go to the man with the record, the arsonist. You weren't scheduled tonight to play, but you're in this match, man. How you feeling? You feeling a little thrown off, or you got so much wins that you feel real comfortable?
I mean, it's not even about my somewhat illustrious record right now, my guy. It's more along the lines. Let me go ahead and move this out of my way so you can hear me clearly. I like to demolish my opponents. My original opponent set for this match, or at least last night's match, I wish that would have gone through. I would have loved to have been challenged. I'm playing Chris Day. I've already beat this man in everything in Jack of All Trivia. I will just continue to do that. I am still sick, so you will see another Alicia Silverstone probably tonight, if not at some time in the near future. But I'm probably still going to come out with the W.
All right, strong words from the arsonist. Now we're gonna move to the other side. We're gonna go to the first Avenger. How you feeling, man? I know you've been studying hard, and you thought you were gonna have a different opponent, maybe easier path. You gotta play against a stronger competitor than you originally thought.
That ain't fucking
man.
Hashtag day for winless streak, because clearly it's going on. I don't know. I was so happy, man. I was so fucking ready. And then all of a sudden, it's between Jay and fucking Chris C-Dub. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like mad now. But you know what? If I go full LeBron frustrated, you'll know why. But that being said, Jay is probably one of my favorite competitors in this entire league. Always play the best that we can. And that's what I have respect. And I know he has respect for me because I try to do the best I can. As long as he doesn't fucking hit Harry Potter, I'll be good. Because then I'll be pissed.
All right. Back to the King of Hearts, James.
All right. Well, we definitely have a confident arsonist on our hands, and obviously Chris Day is going to have an uphill battle. But the way I look at it, it's the Sweaty Nerd series. There are no easy paths to a shot at the title, especially at this stage in the game. So with that being said, I will go ahead and introduce these gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Sweaty Nerd series match in the Jack of All Trivia Inner Geekdom Division, scheduled for 3 rounds to a finish. Introducing first, with a record of 0 wins, 3 defeats, he is the first Avenger, Chris Day. And now my eardrums are gone, but that's besides the point. And his opponent, with a record of 4 wins, 1 defeat, and 4 knockouts, he is the arsonist, Jay Burnz.
Good luck to you, buddy.
Yeah, my hearing is officially destroyed, but that's besides the point. Let's get right into it. Gentlemen, you know how round 1 works, but for those of you watching at home who may not have seen this before, let's get into it. Round number 1 works like this. Both of these gentlemen are going to receive the same 8 questions in the same 8 geeky categories. They will have 15 seconds to write down their answers on either a sheet of paper or a whiteboard, whatever they have at their disposal. After time is called, I will ask them one at a time to reveal and say their answers at the same time. Each correct answer will be worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing an answer. However, if one of these gentlemen does manage to get all 8 questions correct, they will receive 1 bonus question worth 1 additional point. Keep in mind, gentlemen, you also have 4 usages of the repeat. If you need a question repeated for any kind of reason, be sure to throw that out there. Also, you have 1 challenge. If you feel a ruling was not ruled in your favor or was ruled in your opponent's favor and should not have been, throw that out there and we'll see what happens. Any questions?
Nah.
All right. First Avenger, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Arsonist, are you ready?
Been ready. Let's go.
All right, my friend the villain, are you ready to go?
Oh yeah.
All right, then let's get it on. Ding, ding. All right, gentlemen. Question number 1 in round number 1 is going to come from the category of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What profession does Casey Jones have in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows?
Oh, that was Stephen Amell.
Yep, the Stephen Amell version. That is correct.
Mm-hmm. Oh, frequent wrestler also. Good all-around brother.
Oh, yeah.
I love that thing. That was good.
All right, it's coming down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Jay Burnz first.
I have photographer, videographer.
That is incorrect. Let's go to Chris Day.
Pizza delivery boy?
That is also incorrect. We were looking for police officer.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Not what
I
I
don't know.
expect.
It's
Casey
fucking
Jones.
Ninja Turtles. It didn't like that.
Mm-hmm. All right, let us move on to question number 2 in the category of Back to the Future. After being scared by a 3D ad for a Jaws movie in 2015, what is Marty's verbal response? We need the exact quote.
Well, I know the cuss words are out of that because that movie was rated PG-13.
Indeed, indeed. Whereas nowadays you can get away with several cuss words in PG-13 movies. Just shows you how standards have lapsed, I guess.
Yep.
Well, but to be fair, society standards have dropped considerably. I mean, look how popular the Kardashians are.
Yep.
In 5,
They're
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Okay, let's go to Chris Day.
Whoa.
That is incorrect. Jay Burnz.
I said they're still making these movies.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Shark Still Looks Fake.
Great match so far, guys.
All right, question number 3 in the category of DC. When Alfred asks Bruce if he'd be willing to take a sandwich with him while out as Batman, how does Bruce respond? Again, we need the exact quote. And I should clarify, this is in the movie Batman Forever.
Yeah, that's what threw me off because I was like, is this Justice League or is this?
Yeah, this was the start of the Schumacher era.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Jay Burnz.
I said it wouldn't fit in the utility belt.
That's incorrect. Let's go to Chris Day.
I'll do drive-through.
Close. We were looking for I'll get drive-through.
Come on, man. That should have been the
They were
same
looking
thing.
for the
I did say we were looking for the exact quote.
I know you did, but whatever.
All right.
I'm
Let's
low.
move on to question number 4 in the category of Pirates of the Caribbean. What was Will Turner's father's nickname among his shipmates?
Yo.
I was going to say it, but I don't want to give the answer away. I thought it was Glory Hole, but it won't be. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong.
No, it's not a song by the Steel Panthers.
Yeah. No, that's the pirate who kept losing his eye.
All right, we got some people in the
5,
chat, and they're
4,
answering questions with us, so that's pretty cool.
2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Chris Day.
Bootstrap.
We'll accept that. Let's go to Jay Burnz.
Oh, I got Bootstrap as well. I didn't know if you were looking for Bootstrap Bill. Like,
Bootstrap or Bootstrap Bill. We would have taken either one.
all right, you were just looking for his nickname, so.
Yeah, Bootstrap or Bootstrap.
How about that? I got a question right.
All right.
Caribbean.
Both men are now on the board. Let's move to question number 5, category of Marvel films. And I know I'm going to butcher this name. Who played Jarko Grimwood, one of Drake's vampire minions, in Blade Trinity?
At the moment, we have Mr. G Movies, which I believe is Dustin. We have Nicole in the chat. We have C-Dub in the chat. The Cool Guy is in the chat. And Boatman has jumped in the chat. So they're having some good banter there.
All right, good
Who's
deal.
Cool Guy?
That's a mystery. Nobody knows.
He's a guy who happens to be cool.
Everything Chris Day is not. In 5.
Hey, a guy and
Yes,
cool.
agreed.
3,
Agreed.
2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Jay Burnz.
I said Triple H.
That is correct. Let's go to Chris Day.
Wes Bentley, I didn't fucking know.
Yep,
This
no,
is
that
racist, my favorite.
was Triple H. Yes, indeed. All right, question number 6 is going to come in the category of mixed bag.
Ooh.
Leonidas tells Xerxes that before their battle is over, the world will know that a god king can what?
Oh, I know.
Original
You're looking
300.
for something. You're looking for the line exactly, right?
Yeah. What is the last thing? What is the last word of that line?
Can you get a repeat for me, please?
Sure. All right. Leonidas tells Xerxes that before their battle is over, that the world will know that a god king can what? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. All right, let's go to Chris Day.
Vanquish?
That is incorrect. Let us go to Jay.
I said bleed.
That is correct.
Nice.
Damn. Good pull.
All righty.
Yeah, because when he throws the spear and he cuts him, he's like,
Question number 7 is going to come in the category of the Wizarding World.
Hey.
Where do Harry and friends hold their Dumbledore's army meetings in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix?
Damn it. What is that room?
I think I know this one, but I don't want to spoil it because I was gonna say Pillow Fort, but that might be incorrect.
No, that's that episode of Community.
There it is. All right.
6 seasons of the movie?
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jay Burnz.
The Room of Requirement.
That is correct. Chris Day.
Dark hallway / temple.
That is incorrect.
It is not
All
Lord
right.
of the Rings.
Oh.
No, that Harry Potter is certainly not Lord of the Rings. However, this question might be. It is now in the category of Middle Earth.
Yay! That's my
8th and final question in the category of Middle Earth. Finish the quote. Gimli claims that dwarves are, quote, very dangerous over blank.
Repeat, please.
Okay, that's 2.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's two.
All right, finish the quote. Gimli claims that dwarves are, quote, very dangerous over blank.
Oh, I know someone. Yeah, this was a beautiful relationship, man. Two people from different sides of the tracks. You know, they had a little racism. You know, they didn't like each other, but then they, became best of friends, man. It was beautiful.
Mhm.
Right after Galadriel gave him them 3 hairs, bro. That's when the bromance started.
Yep. In 5,
Second favorite bromance
4,
throughout the movies.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, Chris Day.
Small size.
Yeah, incorrect. Let's go to Jay Burnz.
Short distances?
That is correct. Dwarves are natural sprinters, very dangerous over short distances. All right, after round number 1, where do the scores stand, Mr. Pendergast?
Well, right now, we do have the Arsonist with 5 points, with the First Avenger trailing with 1 point.
Okay, so let's see what round number 2 brings. In round number 2, I am going to have a random number generator set between the numbers of 1 and 12. Each number corresponds with a different category. If the competitor does not like the category they are given, they may mulligan unless they land on player's or opponent's choice. Each category contains 5 questions, each worth 2 points apiece. However, if they have to check to multiple choice, the value of the question decreases to 1 point. Keep in mind, gentlemen, that there is stealing available in this round. Jay, since you are in the lead, do you wish to go first or defer to Mr. Day?
In the immortal words of Turd Ferguson, that's not my name. I will defer today.
All right, Day, here we go. Are you ready?
Yep. Thank you, my friend.
All right, here we go. You landed on category number 5, which is the category of Marvel movies. Would you like to keep that or go again?
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to keep it.
Okay, here we go. Marvel movies. Question number 1. In Deadpool, when Ajax says he and Deadpool will fight with just fists, Deadpool comments that it sounds like Ajax last what?
Multiple choice.
All right, is it A, Thursday night, B, Friday night, C, Saturday night, or D, Sunday night?
Saturday night.
That is correct for 1 point.
Deadpool.
All right. Question number 2. Blade 2 takes place how many years after the first film?
Multiple choice.
All right, is it A, 2 years, B, 3 years, C, 4 years, D, 5 years?
3 years.
That is incorrect. Jay for the steal.
I'm sorry, can you repeat those options and the question, even if it costs me 1?
All right, I can repeat the question. That'll cost you 1. The options I'll give you for free. All right, Blade 2 takes place how many years after the first film? A, 2 years, B, 3 years, C, 4 years, or D, 5 years?
Can you tell me what it is that he said?
He said 3 years.
Oh.
I said 3.
2 years.
That is correct for 1 point.
Nice.
Right. Question number 3. What is the name of the daughter of the man that Logan saved from a nuclear explosion in The Wolverine?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Yukio Yamanaka, B, Mariko Yashida, C, Kanako Yurai, D, Kaori Sarada?
Mariko Yashida.
Mariko Yashida is correct.
Good. Nice pull.
Huge Wolverine fan.
Daughter of
Okay.
the Silver Samurai.
Question number 4. What is the full name of the blind woman whom Ben Grimm becomes romantically involved with in the Tim Story Fantastic Four films?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Alicia Masters, B, Sandra Crane, C, Andrea Nunez, or D, Misty Knight?
Alicia Masters.
That is correct for 1 point.
And he's about to marry her in a couple months in the current comics.
Really? That's cool. Isn't she blonde?
Yep.
Yeah, I said she was blind in the question.
Yeah.
Fine.
In question number 5, in Blade Trinity, Whistler is killed by agents from what organization?
Multiple choice. I don't understand
Right.
why this is so fucking popular in Marvel.
Is it A, CIA, B, DEA, C, NYPD, or D, FBI?
Could you repeat those multiple choice by chance, or would that cost me?
That'll cost you 1.
Oh, fuck it. Yeah, do it,
All right.
please.
You only got 1 left. All right. Is it
I
A,
know.
CIA, B, DEA, C, NYPD, or D, FBI?
I'm thinking, out of the randomness of my fucking ass, I'm thinking CIA.
That is incorrect. Jay for the steal.
I want to say it was the FBI.
That is correct for 1 point.
I'm an FBI agent.
Yeah, what's that stand for? Fucking big idiot. Anyway.
Hey, man, I'm the best at that, so I'm 6'8".
All right, so after Chris Day's foray into round number 2, where does his score stand?
Right now, currently, the score is Arsonist has 7 points with 2 steals, and Chris has 4 points, so not too bad for Chris.
Not too insurmountable. We will see what happens with Jay's foray into round number 2. Are you ready, Mr. Burnz?
Toss some dice, my guy.
All right, here we go. You landed on category number 1, which is the category of the MCU. Would you like to keep it or go again?
Please be a bad one. Please be a bad one. God, fuck.
Can you give me a list of what we have category-wise?
I cannot.
Ah, son of a bitch. Fuck it, I'll keep it.
All right, here we go. In the category of the MCU, question number 1. In The Winter Soldier, how many police cars crash into Nick Fury's SUV?
Are you talking when he's parked?
I'm gonna say I'm just saying in that sequence, how many of them actually crash into his car?
3.
That is correct for 2 points.
Oh, big
God
deal.
damn it.
All right. Question number 2. Who is the first Avenger to attempt to lift Thor's hammer after the party starts winding down in Age of Ultron? In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Give me multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Tony Stark, B, Bruce Banner, C, Clint Barton, or D, Steve Rogers? Five.
Bruce Banner. B.
That is incorrect. Day for the steal.
Could I hear the choices again, please?
Yeah, I'll give you a free one on the choices. Is it A, Tony Stark, B, Bruce Banner, C, Clint Barton, or D, Steve Rogers?
Tony Stark.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Clint Barton.
That was my second guess.
Yep. All righty. Question number 3. What is the first thing that Captain America says to Thor after Thor arrives on the battlefield outside of Wakanda in Infinity War?
Oh my god. The entire fucking movie.
Oh, son of a bitch. I'm going to need multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, about time, B, new haircut, C, took you long enough, or D, nice save?
B, new haircut.
That is correct for 1 point. Question number 4. According to the Ancient One, how has Doctor Strange been looking at the world?
Oh, fuck. Give me multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, through a keyhole, B, through a spyglass, C, through a window, D, through glassy eyes?
A, through a keyhole.
That is correct for 1 point.
Fuck.
All right. Last question. Round number 2 in the category of the MCU. What is the name of the, quote, plan that Thor and Loki used to distract the Grandmaster's guards in Thor Ragnarok?
Get help.
That is correct for 2 points.
Want to do get help? I hate get help.
Dude. All right. And after that round, where do our scores stand, Mr. Pendergast?
Well, this is a big mountain to climb right now. The Arsonist at 13. and the First Avenger at 4.
Ooh, all right. So not knockout range yet, but there is a lot of work that needs to be done on Chris Day's part. Let's move in now to round number 3. Round 3 is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to pick 3 numbers between 1 and 15. Each question or each number will correspond with a different category. The first question will be worth 2 points, the second worth 3, and the third worth 5 points. Whoever comes out on top in this round will be declared the winner, or we will move into sudden death. However, I don't think that's going to be a problem. All right. Now, with that said, Jay, since you are in the lead, go ahead and choose your 3 numbers first.
6, 4, and 15.
6,
Right.
4, and 15. All right. And Chris Day, your 3 numbers.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, and 3. All right. Now you basically have to hit every single question in order to even stay in the game, Day. So your first question is going to come in category 1, category of Who Said It? For 2 points. Name the character who said the following. The ring cannot be destroyed, Gimli, son of Gloin, by any craft that we here possess.
Gandalf. No,
And
Elrond. Shit.
winner, and the arsonist, Jay Burnz. It was Elrond. Lord Elrond was the correct answer. Good night, Irene. All right, Haven, why don't you see how these guys are feeling? I think
All
Dave
right.
just ran off to jump off the balcony or whatever, but let's see what's going on.
No, let's hope not. We don't want death live on the air. That would
No, absolutely not.
All right, let's go to the winner first. The arsonist. You yeah, man, you had the lead after round 1. You played a great round 2, and it was pretty much a wrap. How you feeling?
After not being able to answer any quotes from movies, which I've always kind of felt was kind of a strong suit of mine, I was a little disheartened. But once we got into just general nerdy movie questions, pulling off those last 5 questions in round 1 was really just this easy thing. And something that Dave mentioned, when it comes to Marvel movies, they mean anything that falls under the Marvel umbrella. And that means that you're going to get a lot of Blade questions because there aren't a lot of Blade questions that have been asked. Sometimes it's luck of the draw. A couple of key steals there really helped. I think it would have been a little bit simpler had I just gone with my gut instead of not trusting my foggy ass head right now. I don't think we would have gotten to round 3 because I knew keyhole. And even with that, that would have been 10 points. This was fun. I had a blast. And I'm still coming for you, mashed potatoes. Still gonna fucking catch it. But that being said, nothing but respect to my opponent. And I knew he knew it because as soon as he said Gandalf, he said, "Ah, fuck no!" And I
said Elrond. Yeah.
It didn't work out in his favor, and sometimes that just happens. But I'm glad I pulled off the W. That means that my TKO streak is still alive, and I can't wait to see how long that holds up.
You're right now. You have a great record, man, and you probably will be challenging for the title probably pretty soon, at the end of the tournament, or maybe sooner. Who knows when those things are revealed? But at 5-1, that's pretty badass.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
All right, let's move on to the unfortunate loser of this evening, First Avenger. If you want to keep it clean and classy like you usually do, you scored 4 points. Round 2, you did pretty well round 2, but Jay did get 2 steals. Just missed that question that we knew the answer to that Lord of the Rings question. You just mouthed off the wrong answer, and man, but you played pretty well. How you feeling?
I'm mad. I'm mad. That's how you could put it. Look, man, I'm tired of losing. Everybody knows that. I feel like I try to be this, classy courage guy, but fuck, screw that, man. I'm tired of it, man. I feel like that's holding me back. You know, people think of me as like this hero, the first fucking Avenger. I'm not. You know what? I gotta go. I'm done with this shit.
Well, there you have it.
The least you could do is cut your feed.
In any case, well, obviously the Sweaty Nerd series has taken an interesting turn. We will see what the future holds, but for now, let's just go around the horn and see exactly where we can find everybody. To our victor today, Mr. Jay Burnz, where can everybody find you?
Arsonist.
Oh, yeah. No, my mic was muted. I was talking. I'm fucking retarded. You can find me on YouTube at Your Friendly Neighborhood Movie Nerds with Dominic, the movie nerd Rizzy, doing movie watch-alongs and reviews. We talk through movies so you don't have to. You can find me on Facebook at Jay Burnz. You can find me on Twitter at JBurns253. You can find me on Letterboxd at JBR253. And you can find me on Instagram at bargang_Burns25. That being said, they're all with Z's, my guy. I don't spell anything with an S. And you can find me sitting here being sick as fuck, drinking beers. I'm sick as in, like, I'm dying, not sick as in, yeah, dude, that was totally sick, bro. Sick. Drinking beers and having a good fucking time. So, cheers.
All right, trying to drown a cold or a flu with beer like Frank from Osmosis Jones. In any case, let's go now to the villain, Mr. Haven Pendergast, my co-host for this evening. Where can everybody find you?
Before I get to that, I just want to thank everybody that was in the chat room. I don't really check it too much when we're in the matches because I'm so enthralled with the matches. But yeah, we had a lot of people in here tonight. So it was pretty cool, man. Everybody was answering questions and making fun of Chris at the end of the match. So I guess it's business as usual in there. He must have snuck back in and put his finger and muted the thing. You see that?
Oh, no, I muted it.
Oh.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Yeah, of course, you can find me. I'm still the current Comic Book League champion, and you can find me hosting matches with Mr. Grant Gregory at the YouTube channel, Mr. Grant Gregory. And, of course, you can find me on Facebook. That's how we become friends. That's how you get in matches. And you can find me on YouTube at Jack of All Trivia, baby.
All right.
Sorry to interrupt you. I just want to throw it out there. My name is not Richard Schwartz. I stood in for Richard Schwartz, but he still would have beaten Chris Day. And I'm only saying that because the live video still says it's Richard Schwartz versus Chris Day.
Yeah, no,
I got you.
Well,
that's all right. We'll take care of it. But in any case, also Mr. Chris Day, who has walked off and seemingly not going to do these. You can find him. Just Google him somewhere. I'm sure you can find him. Apparently, he does a lot of movies and things like that. I know he's got a whole bunch of other side projects he's working on. So be on the lookout for those. As for me, the King of Hearts, James Shimo, you can find me right here at Jack of All Trivia, hosting the Inner Geekdom League. You can also find me competing in the movie and the wrestling leagues and breaking into the comic book league hopefully soon. So be on the lookout for those. You can also find me over at my own YouTube channel, James Shimo. You can find me there doing trailer reactions, D&D shenanigans with Mr. Jay Burnz and a bunch of other knuckleheads. You can also find me there doing my own show, Sweating It Out, where a bunch of nerds just get together and just geek out over any given topic at any given time. Getting ready to do the top 10 potential movie franchises. I know Mr. Caleb Boatman and I believe you yourself, Mr. Burnz, are looking to be in on that, so that'll be a lot of fun. So be ready for those. And yeah, you can find me just overall just having a good time right here at Jack of All Trivia, like we always do. So that's going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. I will bid you all adieu. For Mr. Chris Day, Mr. Jay Burnz, and the villain Haven Pendergast, my name is the King of Hearts, James Shimo. Goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang!